Hi everyone, it's Natalie and today I'm going to plan my monthly spread for May. And the kit that I've got here is from Planner Gems and I'm really looking forward to using this kit. And I've never used a Planner Gems monthly kit before, and in fact this is my first order from her shop. So I wanted to go through this monthly kit with you. So I purchased this in glossy. I believe she also has premium matte available in her shop. And so the first page here, you've got the May, like the header bar for the left side of the page. Then you have this strip here with a little June calendar for these days that belong in June, and then this little April calendar for the 30th of April to cover that. Then you have these little date squares here, and then this separate one that's like a little chocolate, a heart chocolate. Then you have some little washi strips that are one box here, and then these ones which are just full washi strips to cover up the days. Then this page here has this header strip for the right side of the page. Then you've got two half boxes with balloons, so you can use those for birthdays or any parties. And then you have 6 bill dues here, a Mother's Day full box for the 14th. Then some holidays which I probably won't use. So the Teacher Appreciation Day, Cinco de Mayo, Ramadan Begins, and Memorial Day. This shop is American, so it does, I think, generally go off like American holidays, but of course Ramadan is an Islamic holiday, I believe. So anyway, then you've got some flags here, then you've got some mini flags here, 5 payday flags and 2 day off flags. And then this page here you have 4 full boxes, sidebar, so you've got this big checklist and then 2 mini checklists. Then here you've got some cancelled and rescheduled banners, and then you have some headers here: to do, goals, bills, this month, next month, work, priorities, purchases, and remember. And the last page you get 5, 10, 15, 20 of these appointment labels, then 4 quarter boxes here, and then a really bunch of mini icons that obviously fit perfectly in the appointment labels, which I think are great. So you've got so many different icons here. You've got heart, dollar sign, a house, a spray bottle, a star, little thumbtack, a calendar, exclamation mark, a paw print. I think that's of a doctor, and that's like a prescription refill in the US. A plane, car, a running shoe, gift, dinner, I assume laundry, hair, nails, suitcase, camera, and a ring. And then these are the same, just in a different colour, and then these ones are different. So you've got a telephone, asterisk, coffee cup, an @ symbol, a martini, little arrow, shopping bag, television, dentist, this one's eye doctor, a little banner, a little YouTube filming, and a little music sign. So, and then those are the same through here as well. So great selection there. Really excited to use this kit. I think it's so pretty. It's like that relaxed theme artwork, which is definitely not going to be my personal theme for this month, but yeah. So stay tuned for the plan with me.
So the first thing that I'm doing here is taking my whiteout tape and just using that to cover up all of the dark font and like pictures on the planner, because that is so dark and the stickers are quite light. I know that that's going to peek through from past experience, so I'm just using that to, you know, cover up the date, the May 2017, and all of the sidebar there. And so when I put the sticker on, it'll just look perfect and not like anything's peeking through. So now I'm taking the header sticker for the left side of the page and placing that on top. And then I also took the little April box that covers up the last date of April and popped that underneath there. And then I took the header for the right side of the page and placed that there. And now I'm working on the sidebar. So there's 3 little sidebar checklist stickers there, and I'm just layering those underneath each other to complete the sidebar. And now I'm taking this washi sticker to cover up the days that belong in June. And now I'm taking the 4 boxes and just placing those on days that I know that there won't be any events, and so I just use those there. And then there was a Mother's Day box, so I did place that on the 14th. And now I'm moving on to the 19th. I'm taking a bill due sticker for a bill that I've got due, and this quarter box that has balloons for my sister's 17th birthday, because I wanted to mark that in like a really obvious way. And now I'm taking the payday flags that come in the kit, and I'm placing those on the 9th and the 23rd. And I use those in the same colour just so it colour codes nicely. And now I'm taking the headers that fit onto the sidebar checklist. So I'm using a this month long checklist, and then a next month section at the bottom, and then a remember section on the checklist in the middle. And now I'm placing all of the holidays down. So there was Cinco de Mayo, Teacher Appreciation Day, Ramadan begins, and I think something else, but I do end up taking most of those off because they actually don't really apply to me in Australia, so I end up taking those off. And now I'm using these little date dots from Philo Fabulous. They are gold foiled, and I used them last month on my April spread. The date covers that came in this kit were little squares, and I really don't like those. I substituted squares for these last week as well, so last month, sorry. And I just love these little gold foil date dots. They're so pretty. I have them in all of the foil colours, and they just work for the monthly spread so well, and then also for weekly spread for date covers when you want something that's really like foiled and pretty and not something with a white background. I really don't like date dots with a white background. I just don't think they look that good. So I absolutely adore these, and I definitely need to stock up because I feel like whenever I use them I need to get another sheet because I'm scared to run out of them. So now I'm back, and after finishing all those date dots down, I'm going to I'm just taking my undo and taking off all of the adhesive and the stickers on the 19th because I realised I had so many other things that day, and I needed to shift things around a little so I could fit everything down. And I also took the undo and took off the holidays as well because they weren't applicable to me, and I knew I had other things on those days that I wanted to put there instead. So now I'm working on my little labels, my makeshift labels for the weeks of the semester. So I usually make these by writing down the weeks. So I've got from week 9, 10, 11, 12, and then swap back. And I usually just write the week, and then I cut them out of the washi strips so they can all be the same size, and I like to place them in the top corner of Monday, just so that's just a little reminder there. I find using a label is too much because I've got other things going on at the start of the week. And now that I've made all those, I'm just using my tweezers to place all of those down, and I always do this. So I think last month Scribble Prints Co had those little like event labels, so they worked instead of these, but I always usually put those there. And now I'm working on to day by day. So on the first, I am just using a label with a little shopping bag icon to mark the Erin Condren pre-sale. And then on the second, I am just using another label with a $sign because I need to release some earnings that I always do. And then on the 4th, I am taking another label with the shopping bag icon because the Erin Condren official release was on the 4th. And now on the 5th, I am using a bill due sticker because I have my gym and iCloud payment due. And then I'm using another label with a little pencil sticker from Two Little Bees to mark that I have a test that day. And then I'm using a flag with a little calendar icon just to mark like a uni date that's the last day to withdraw from classes. Now I am moving on to the 8th. I'm taking a label with a gold foil planner from Simply Watercolor Co., which is so gorgeous, to mark that it's same but different week. And then I'm using a flag with a $sign because I got an Ebates cashback check that day, and always use Ebates to use well, especially on your Etsy purchases. It does all that up, and I'll leave a link down below, and I think you get like $50 cash back if you lose the link, and I think I do too. So always use it. It's such a good thing, and it does work in Australia. I hadn't used it for the longest time because I thought that it wasn't applicable in Australia, but it does. So on the 13th, I placed a label with a arrow sticker because the Australian planner sale began, and I used the arrow because it went over the weekend. And then I also used a bigger label with a dinner sticker to mark that I went out for Mother's Day dinner. And then on the 15th, I am placing a bill due, and I did the same on the 16th as well. And then on the 17th, I'm using the balloon celebration sticker because it's my mum and dad's 30th wedding anniversary, and I used a little ring icon on there as well. And then on the 18th, I have placed down a little label with a exclamation point to ship my US parcel. Then I've got a bill due for the gym. And then on the 19th, I'm using that balloon quarter box because it's my sister's 17th birthday. And then I'm just trying to figure things out, how to place all of these here. So then on the 18th, I popped a label again with a Two Little Bees pencil because my essay is due. And then I am placing a bigger label on the 19th with a little dinner icon because we're going out for a family dinner to celebrate my sister's birthday and my parents' anniversary. And then on the 20th, I am placing a label with a little celebration icon because it's my sister's birthday dinner with everyone else. Then I'm using a bill due because my LMP box renews. And then I'm using a flag with an arrow icon to write that the Planner Boss Collective sale begins. And I just use that arrow icon again because it goes over the weekend. And I think for us it goes into Monday in the Southern Hemisphere here. And then on the 21st, I am using a label with a little gift box sticker because the Paper Dove Shop anniversary box is releasing, and I'm so excited about that. I think it's the most beautiful anniversary box I've ever seen. And on to the 23rd, the Dark Artificers Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare book is releasing, and I love that series so much. I'm so thrilled about it, and I'm just using that label there. And then on the 24th, I am using two labels with two doctor symbols because I have two doctor's appointment. The month of May ended up being a bad month for me because I was really unwell, and I guess you'll notice that because I didn't have any videos on my channel, and I was pretty vacant from Instagram, and that's why this is going up so late because we're into June now. But on to the 26th, I placed a gift box in it with a label for a birthday, and then I did use another label with a star to mark the Foxy Fix mystery sale, which I didn't end up getting anything. And then on to the next week, I decided to place the remaining full box there because I think it just needed something in that corner there. It was looking pretty blank. And then I did place a label on the 29th with a little exclamation point because I needed to make a purchase. So I did go off camera and fill everything out with my Muji gel pen in 0.5 millimeters. I love that. And now I'm taking my weekly savings challenge stickers from XOPB shop and then placing those one on each week. I really like those because they're neutral. And now I'm taking my Once More With Love Wacky Holidays and placing those on each day. I love these. It makes this spread look so full and so fun. Some of my favorites from this month were Pizza Party Day and Tiara Day. What else is really cute? Chocolate Chip Day, super cute. And put a pillow on your fridge day, which is really weird. But that's all of those down, and now I'm showing you what I've got left in the kit, and I did use up all of my Wacky Holidays, of course. This is the gel pen in 0.5. I used my tweezers and then the undo as well. Monthly spread this month, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please check out everything that's linked down below. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram at naversascribbles, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!